Welcome back to Grand Ledge Football Field. It's a happy time right now for the Comets. The marching band will do a post-game presentation for all of the hometown crowd here today as the Comets improve to a perfect 5-0 on the season with their 42-0 victory tonight over the Jackson Vikings. Joe, Jason, Herman Moore, one final time. Let's take a look at the game highlights. It did not take long for this Grand Ledge team to get on the board. Jackson went 3 and out in their first series. Comets get it. They move 67 yards in 2:44, and they do it right there with that young man Adams.
Yeah, Adams was a very explosive player, showed that he had a lot of speed, but following his blockers, getting some blocks on his way to the end zone, and able to put the Comets on the board.
Cool Hand Luke, the sophomore. Jalen Brady, 6 foot 185, and a sophomore, finding Andre Carter for the score.
Yeah, Carter doing a really good job getting behind the secondary, unknown, and then Brady doing a great job finding him.
Backert with a touchdown there, a good hard run for him, and then there's some power running right there. John Cook capping off a 7-play, 73-yard drive, made it 28-0.
Yeah, all the backs are doing a great job for the Comets, running really hard and finding their way into the end zone. Riverman doing a great job finding the end zone, following his blockers, finding where the opening holes are, and they just did that all night for the Comets.
Brazilian capping it off. 42-0 is your final. Let's take it down on the field right now where Megan Bauman is with us. Megan?
Thank you, guys. I'm here with Matt Bird. Now, I just want to ask you a couple questions. Within the past 5 games, you guys have held the team to a combined 20 points. What does this say about your defense?
The defense has got great senior leadership right now, and we're really excited about that. And our defensive coaching staff's doing a great job of putting kids in spots to be successful. And a big thing is our kids are allowing themselves to be coached, and they're listening to adjustments. They're doing what they need to do. They're not getting over-aggressive, and I'm just real proud of the effort that they're putting forward.
And even though you guys did win 42-0 tonight, what are some things that you think your team is doing extremely well like they did during this game?
Well, they're coming together, and I really like the fact that there's not a selfish bone in their body right now. I mean, they want success for everybody that's out there, and to get 15 to 18-year-old kids to buy into that is pretty darn special, and it tells a lot about those kids. It tells a lot about our senior leadership, and I'm just darn proud of the effort they continue to give.
Now, looking forward to Sexton next week, how are you feeling about that game?
Well, we'll see. Eastern's pretty darn good. And, so we'll see. We're going to have to combat their speed, and we're going to have to play fundamental football, but we'll see. There's a lot of week that left to be gone, and we have to be disciplined. We have to have a great week, not only in the classroom and on film, but we also have to have a great week on the practice field.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Congratulations. Okay, we're going to go back up to Herman and Joe with highlights from the game. Statistics from the game.
All right, thanks, Megan. And that was a good answer by Coach right there because, he talked about his team being selfless. He had 6 different players score touchdowns in this game for his Grand Ledge team. And you see that while some of the stats like first downs are kind of close and the time of possession favors Jackson only because of the running clock, Grand Ledge dominated the game.
Yeah, they totally dominated the game. 352 yards to 156. Passing the football, we talked about Brady is very efficient, 80% completion, 8 out of 10. 134 yards in the passing game, but rushing the football, they did a good job breaking tackles, being able to extend the play. That's what was the difference in this football game. But the time of possession could be very deceiving. But this was definitely a game where Grand Ledge controlled from start to finish.
What do Adams, Carter, Beckert, Cook, Reaverman, and Vasilian all have in common? They all had touchdowns tonight. Grand Ledge, 6 scores, 42-0, your final over the Jackson Vikings. That's going to do it tonight from Grand Ledge. We're going to let the Grand Ledge Marching Band play us out here. From my partner Herman Moore and Megan Bauman down on the field, I'm Joe Jason. You've been watching High School Football, a presentation of When We Were Young Productions, the Michigan High School Athletic Association. For all of us working tonight, thanks for watching. And one final time, the Comets over the Vikings, 42-0. Good night from Grand Blanc.